Okay guys, last day now, and I really just did not show you much of the festival grounds. Well, some of it, but not all of it. But still, I'll just take you guys around while seeing all the bands. Well, almost all of them. Back here, there's a saloon. that was incredible. I even wore my sunglasses throughout the entire show because, you know, Glenn Hughes wears sunglasses and I screamed alongside him and it was amazing. But yeah, festival's over. Let's go home. And now, time for the analysis. Thanks, Kev, from 1 month ago. Day 4 was the most main stage focused day. As you saw, I watched very few bands from the other stages, but I saw the entire sets of all 3 main stage acts. First, there was the current version of Bokogép, who were the first Hungarian heavy metal band, even though their first album, which, yes, was also the first Hungarian heavy metal album ever, came out in 1986. Their set was very fun. The fans were a little annoying, but I didn't mind. And I also met their current lead singer. As for Edda Művek, or just Edda, the band is fantastic. Their drummer was drumming as if he was in Slayer. It was just intense. And also, their keyboardist is really good, their guitar player. It's just a really, really good band. Some fantastic hard rock and synth rock. I just loved it. Also, Attila Pataki obviously has a great voice, but it's not perfect anymore. So, his son, Gergő, joins him on vocals for a lot of the songs. And while I think the organizers sometimes did a terrible job during these 4 days, they were smart enough to have Glenn Hughes as the closing act of the final day because his concert was the best of the entire festival, no question. He played songs from his time in Deep Purple, from the albums Burn, Stormbringer, and Come Taste the Band, though mostly songs from Burn, and unfortunately he only did 1 song off of Stormbringer, but I forgive him. I can't believe that this guy is gonna turn 72 years old soon, and his voice still sounds amazing. Like I said, I had my sunglasses on during most of the set because he wears them as well, and whenever he did his screaming vocals, I did the same thing, and people were looking at me weird. But I didn't care because I love it whenever I can just sing like because it just makes me really happy. His band was also just incredible. I wish I could credit whoever his drummer was because his Ian Pace style drum solo was incredible. And also same thing with the guitar player and the keyboard player, they were amazing as well. And Glenn's bass playing is obviously just untouchable, obviously. And I left that day being completely in awe. And I loved it. I absolutely loved this entire day. So, that was the Harley Davidson 120th Anniversary Festival in Budapest. There were definitely some things that weren't great, like the sometimes lousy mixing at the main stage, the people there being very weird sometimes, and the fact that, outside of the second day, there were mosh pits at all the main stage headliners' concerts, which was kind of annoying and completely unnecessary. But I saw many, many great bands and artists, and at the end of the day, that's what matters the most. Overall, I'd give this festival a strong 7 to a light 8 out of 10. Not perfect, but for bikers and even just regular people who like rock music, it's worth going there for at least 1 day. And we will see if there will be any more editions later on. But after this festival, on the 1st of July, I saw the most metal singer of all time, Tom Jones. And he was actually quite good. The fact that he's 83 and still regularly performs is in itself pretty amazing. And also, he's got a good band, and his most recent albums, which are entirely made up of covers, were quite good. And since then, I haven't been to a single concert. What's that? I bought a mediocre ticket for a Depeche Mode concert 2 days ago for $49, which was actually inside the Puskás Stadium. Why did I make myself do this? I'm so freaking far away. Oh, right, that was pretty great. I mean, I'm just happy I even got to see Depeche Mode, even though I was really far away from the stage. Tickets for their concerts are incredibly pricey, so I'm still happy that I went, and they're coming back to Budapest in 8 months, so who knows, maybe I'll buy a better ticket for that one. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my trilogy of Harley Davidson Festival vlogs. I really wanted to try and make festival vlogs like this, and I don't care if I'm not great at them. I'm not Helena van Wijk. This was a really cool project I thought I would try making, and even though the audio quality wasn't perfect, or the camera quality for that matter, or even the editing, like I said, I'm not Helena van Wijk, it was still a lot of fun. And in the end, that's all that really matters, doesn't it? And if you also enjoyed these videos, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because I would greatly appreciate it and it would really help me out. More long delayed videos are hopefully coming out in the next couple of months. But until then, I'm Kev from Pest and you've just learned a bit more about music today.